Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have three teams for you for the Journey event. It's a red dragon restriction. So what's cool though is we get a new Journey troop. It's really awesome. It's an infinite looper, just like Chalcedony, Secra, Todd, Greenwood with the sports. So make sure first thing you want to do is in the shop, you gotta at least buy up to that weapon. That's what you do every single event, right? And then you want to buy like one more past that so you can get multiples of the new troop. And then don't fully ascend it as soon as you get enough to do that. Be careful that now. Hopefully you didn't already do that. You want to go and use two orbs on it, two minor orbs to get it to mythic before you don't want to like fully ascend it. You don't want to use all your copies to ascend it to legendary and then use an orb on it unless you have a bunch of gems. But that's what I did anyway. I went up to the weapon, then like one more, and then I went into my troop screen. I used my orbs on my whatever his name is, the new troop, Huntmaster Arboreus. I made sure I had multiple copies. So basically do that. Don't use your multiple copies to ascend it. Use your orbs to ascend it. That way you'll have multiple copies of it. And I think that's important for everybody because it's a really good troop. So now's the time to spend some gems and get it. But if you don't have multiple copies, it's not a big deal. Just put something different in that second slot. Maybe Davinia or Shimmer Scale like I have here, or Shagra or Ruby Wrath or something like that. But this first team is the low-level team. I went double Hunt Master with the Wand of Stars and Shimmer Scale. Mostly you're just going to be casting that freaking Hunt Master over and over and over, and it's going to make a ton of red and loop, 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 and it'll never be the enemy's turn. So that's a really good low-level team. If you don't have the Wand of Stars, use any other weapon that explodes and has a summon, so like the Flail of Guard or something similar to that. Shimmer Scale turns brown to red, so it helps your team loop too, so it's pretty cool. Alright, second team here. Make sure you use Dragon Guard, by the way. You want everything on your team to be a dragon. The only way you can mess that up with this restriction is to not use Dragon Guard class with your hero. Alright, here's the mid-level team. You know what's really cool about this troop is that it has the place the hunter's mark when you're doing skull damage on it. So I put Shagra on the mid-level team, who makes a bunch of red and then turns all the red to skulls, which can be a good finisher. You don't want to cast it super early, but it's a cool finisher. It's really fun to use. I like Shagra, and then to be able to put a bunch of red on the board and then finish some stuff off with it is super fun. So this is probably the funnest team that I made. Double Huntmaster once again, Wand of Stars, and Shagra. So I know there's going to be a little bit of grumblings out there, like what if I don't have double of the new troop? Well, Davinia's a good, Davinia, Shimmer Scale, something like that you could do. What if I don't have Wand of Stars? Well, go Flail of Guard, I think, would be my main recommendation, but any other weapon that explodes and uses red would be great, and hopefully not red-green. And then, yeah, we can't use Essentia here because Essentia is like yellow and blue, but that would be the optimal final troop to 50% start the new guy. But can't do that, so using Shagra and Wand of Stars. So double new troop, Wand of Stars, Shagra. Just cast the new guy over and over and over. It's not rocket science here. And then to finish things off, you can cast Shagra, have a little bit of fun, turn the whole board to freaking skulls because you're making tons of red, and then Shagra puts even more red on the board, 7 of them, and then turns all the red to skulls. So it's going to be like a whole wall of skulls to finish something off, which is super fun. And yeah, I think the only problem people are going to have is with the, oh, I don't have Wand of Stars, Flail of Guard. Oh, I don't have double of the new guy. Davinia, Shimmer Scale, you'll figure something out. You're mostly going to be looping back into the first guy, and you have to use the first guy to get the journey points, the extra miles. It's just like Bounty, where you have to use the new Bounty Captain. The new troop that they introduce in the event is the troop you have to use to get the extra points to make it to the extra rewards and everything. And there's extra rewards in the journey, I'm pretty sure, right? If there's not, you still want multiples of the troop either way. But if there is extra, like shiny keys in there, which I think there is, you're going to want to buy up further anyway so you can get your shiny keys. So it's something you should spend gems on this week, I think. All right, here's the final team. That's a high-level team where I could use anything at my disposal. And I still think I'm going to use Shagra, but it would be fun to also use Ruby Wrath. Ruby Wrath has a chance to get an extra turn based on how much red is on the board. And what's the main thing we're doing here? We're putting a ton of red on the board. We're going to have like 15 to 20 red on the board. So then Ruby Wrath is going to have a high chance at getting an extra turn. Maybe not like a super high chance, but enough where it's hitting all enemies, putting those giant red gems on the board, and then it has a good chance of getting an extra turn. So it could make some of your battles a little bit faster by hitting all enemies, getting an extra turn, and then you go back to looping with the Huntmaster. So you Huntmaster, 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 you get a bunch of red, it gets up Ruby Wrath, you cast Ruby Wrath whenever you have it. It has a good chance of getting an extra turn as well. It extra turns, it hits everybody, it either wipes them out or it weakens them for Huntmaster to then finish them off. Cast it again, win. This might be the fastest team if you have Ruby Wrath, but that Shagra one is fun as well. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below, and I'll see you in a little bit with that weekly preview. Peace out.